Yo, what's up you little devils? Welcome back to another video. And I know I haven't like uploaded in like a pretty long time, but cry about it, okay? Anyway, and we're gonna do something laid back today. We're gonna be ranking every single flag, country, whatever on a tier list. I've never actually like used this site before, but it's very popular, and yeah, I've been getting more into like social studies recently. And yeah, so we're just gonna get right into it. Probably one of the most important designs out there, like is it called vexillology? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. You're representing an entire country, it has to look good. Let's get on with this. Well, first of all, I think this is like Afghanistan. I think this is like the old flag of Afghanistan. I know there's like a new one, which is like, what was it, like white with like Arabic text or whatever that is, Islamic, whatever it's called. This flag specifically, D tier. I feel like the newer one, even though it's more simple and has writing on it, I feel like that would be like in C tier, but this one specifically, D tier. Right, Albania. It's very cool, it's simple, and it just looks really good in general. It has a two-headed, what is that, bird, eagle, hawk, whatever it is. Albania is in S tier. What's this one? Is this Algeria? Is it? Not too sure. I'll say C. I just don't think the red and the green contrasted very well. Right, this one. What is this one? Oh. Is this Andorra? This Andorra? I think so. I think this might be Andorra. In my opinion, a worse Romanian flag. So it's also going in C tier. Angola. Very communist. This reminds me of communism. It looks like a hammer and sickle from Wish. But this flag specifically is very, very Soviet in my opinion. And it's going in A tier. I just like how it looks. Now this one, I keep forgetting which one it is. I think is this an oceanic country? Is it? Might be. Anyway, this flag, whatever it belongs, it's not bad, but I don't think those two red triangles just don't look good. If they removed them, it would go in A tier, but for now it's C tier. Right, this one. Is this Argentina? I think this is Argentina. South American for sure. I like this design. It's simple, but the sun just creeps me out, so it's going in B tier. This one, what is this one again? I can't remember, I keep forgetting this one. This is just a tricolor. It's basic, and the colors look a bit ugly, but it does use orange, so it's going in D tier. Australia. This actually is a really good flag. I would like for it to remove the Union Jack because, you know, they're independent for like years now. The British Empire. But the flag itself, I'm going to put it in A tier. I like how it looks. Austria is pretty boring. It's really just a sideways Peru, so it's going in E tier. This one is also like North African, can't remember what it's called, but it's like a worse version of this, and it's going in D tier. I swear to God, who actually lives in the Bahamas? If you live in the Bahamas, please comment down below. But anyway, the flag itself is pretty boring. I'm gonna put it in C tier because they use decent colors. Rip off Qatar. It just looks like a worse version, in my opinion, of Qatar's flag. D tier. Bangladesh, the goddamn circles of center. F tier. So rip off Japan. Barbados. This is just S tier. It has a trident, for crying out loud. A trident! Look how cool it looks. Belarus, the flag used in the Soviet Union was much better. And this is going in E tier. Belgium, it's just a sideways Germany, but it looks okay, I guess. It's still a tricolor, but it's meh. I'm putting it like at the top of E tier. What is this one? I know this is like, is this North America? Oh yeah, this is the only one with like humans on it. It just looks plain and boring, doesn't it? It just looks doing in the F tier. A slightly better Belarus. So it's going in E tier as well, above Belarus. Bhutan, I always saw this like a Russian like city flag for some reason. So Bhutan, I love the flag. Cool dragon. Nice use of colors, and it's like, this flag is going into A tier. And it's very boring, so it's going in E tier. Bonzia, I'm pretty sure that's what this one's called. As a Yugoslavian country, well, it was. It's okay. I feel like people give it a bad rap. I don't know why the triangle is not in the corner. I'm sure there's a reason behind it. But the actual flag itself is not too bad, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. So it's going into D tier. Brazil. Despite this flag using words, letters and stuff like that, I actually think it looks really good, and it just reminds me a lot of football. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. Just looks a bit ugly. F tier. It's just a generic tricolor. Putting in E tier. What is this one again? It's always like this flag is D tier. This one, is this Namibia? I don't think so, but might be. It's decent, you know. Putting it in C tier. Took the stars from the European Union's flag. D tier. By the way, for you Americans, or even some Europeans yourself, the European Union flag does not represent the entirety of Europe. It's only the countries in the European Union. Right? Get that dumped in your head. Whatever this is, can't remember its name. Top of E tier. E tier. The Canadian flag is actually one of my favourites, and I love how it looks. I'm putting it in S tier. It just looks incredible, in my opinion. I hate these like quadruple colours, and it took an extra step further by just drawing a random red line in the middle. Whatever country this is. F tier. Putting it in C tier, and I'm moving this one down to D tier. Is this Chile? I think this is Chile. It literally just looks like a rip-off Texan flag, which actually looks much better. C tier, only because he copied a decent design from Texas. Maybe Texas copied them, I don't know, but Texas did it better either way. China. Very, very communist. And it honestly doesn't look too bad. I'm putting it in A tier. Colombia. This is okay, but it just looks like someone's giant forehead. So I'm putting it in D tier. This is just ugly. F tier. DR Congo. Despite their violations of human rights and the blood minerals, the flag itself is actually really good in my opinion. I'm putting it in B tier. What is this? F tier. Putting it in D tier. Or Ivory Coast. Whatever one it is. They both look the exact same anyway. But I'm going to call this the Irish flag. Either one, this is actually one of the few good tricolours out there. Especially the horizontal ones. Putting it in the top of C tier. Croatia. I actually really like this flag. Calming, sort of. I don't know why. But yeah, I like this flag. I'm putting it in A tier. Cuba. This isn't too bad. It looks like it's like a better version of Puerto Rico. Good flag. Putting it in a B tier. It's recognizable, but it's just meh. It's D tier. Czech Republic. This is alright. C. Denmark. The OG flag. You can't diss Denmark. But out of all the Nordic countries, in my opinion, Denmark has the worst one. Oh, there's vexillology. Even though it's like the first flag ever and the longest running flag, I believe. Putting it in front of Ireland. Ugly. D tier. Only flag to use my favourite colour, aka purple, but it's not a lot of purple. Well, I know it's technically not the only flag, national country flag that has purple. I know, like, I think it's, what is it called? Honduras? Or El Salvador that has purple in it, and it's like in a rainbow, but this is like the one that actually uses the most purple. The top of D tier. Rip off Colombia. E tier. Egypt. This is actually really good, I like it. Just C tier. Basic Illuminati looking crap. D tier. E tier. Africa's North Korea is ugly. F tier. Estonia. The best tricolour out there, hands down. It's going in a B tier. Ew. Ethiopia. This isn't too bad. Whatever star that is, like pentagram. Just putting it like next to Egypt. Is this Fiji? Fiji's alright, but D tier. It's a better version of Denmark. B. France. Also one of the only good tricolours out there. Just in front of Ireland. F. E tier. Georgia. This isn't too bad. It's really just the English flag, but they put a bunch of like, what are those like iron crosses, but they're red. C tier. Germany. Germany, unironically, the one you used in World War I was much better than this one. Top of D tier. Greece. I actually really like this one. E tier. What is that? Guyana. I'm just going to be honest with you, Guyana. The country that you're probably going to get invaded by soon, well, it has a much better flag. Alright? E tier. Make the coat of arms a PNG image. No. Oh, Honduras. I think this is, right? B tier. The Iceland flag. It's one of my favourite Nordic country flags. Putting it in the top of A tier. The Indian flag, it's alright. In A tier. Tiny country, F tier. The Iranian flag, you know, this is okay, but whatever that thing says there, along like 60 times, is just a pit off to me. It makes it a bit too detailed. So I'm C tier. I think this is Ireland's flag. I'm just putting it right next to the Ivory Coast. I'm not going to state my opinion on the state of Israel right now, but the flag itself, I actually really like it. A tier. D tier. Jamaica, the only flag to not use red, white or blue. I'm going to put it in a C. Japan's flag, most basic design ever. You know, this flag itself, Japan's flag, is going in a D tier. And the Imperial Japanese flag, which they actually still use for their navy, would be like literally S tier. I don't know why, but I just love how it looks. Jordan, I'm gonna put it in C tier. Kazakhstan, I'm gonna put it in A tier. Right, this one's just a bit too detailed, but next to Denmark. North Korea. I do not support North Korea in any way, shape or form. Alright? But the flag itself, it's much, much better than the South Korean one. And I'm putting it in S tier. It just looks so good. The star representing communism, the other colours representing something. I think the white represents like purity, I think. South Korean flag, the top of B tier. Kosovo, you made a worse Cyprus flag. I'm putting it in F tier. Whatever this one is, it's okay, I guess. E tier. Kyrgyzstan, is that what this one's called? A tier. Whatever this one is, it's actually not too bad. I can't remember which country this belongs to. I just like how it looks. E tier. Latvia, it's just Denmark without the extra line. D tier. Putting it in B. It's Libya. It's literally just a knockoff United States. E. But they copied a good design, so I'll bump it up to a C. Whatever this is, another North African country. F tier. Luxembourg. They copied the Netherlands flags but just made the blue slightly brighter. D tier. This one actually looks really cool, so I'm putting it in B. Malaysia. Another knockoff United States flag, but they made next to Denmark. Islands. I don't know why so many people don't like this flag. I really like how it looks. It looks pretty. I'm gonna put it up in A tier. Mexico. I put it in A. What kind of Roman Empire looking flag is this? Morocco. You know, despite it using an ugly green for the pentagram star, I think it looks pretty good. I'm putting it in C. This one's just epic. A tier. Is this Nauru? Is it? Maybe. It's a much worse version of the Solomon Islands. Putting it in, well, not much worse. Putting it in B tier. Nepal. It's very, very unique. Actually, you know what? I'm putting it in S tier, actually. Because there's no other flag like it. And I think that's what makes it unique. New Zealand. It's a slightly worse version than the Australian one. North Macedonia, or Macedonia, whatever you call it. Well, this flag is not bad, actually. I'm putting it in B. Norway, hands down my favourite Nordic flag. Pakistan. I like how this looks, but I don't get the white bar. A tier. Palau. It's, okay, it's better than Bangladesh's, but the circle's still off-center. E tier. Palestine. It's okay. It's not bad. Jordan did a better job at it. D tier. Whatever this is, it looks cool. I can't remember. It's definitely oceanic. Oh, I think this is Papua New Guinea. Putting it in B tier. The Philippines, I'm putting in A. This Poland. Polish one's okay, but so many other countries have copied them, so I'm putting it in the C tier. Portugal, in this D tier. Qatar. It's better than that rip-off one. And I'm putting it in a B. Christ, so many flags look the exact same. And look at that, Christ. It looks like it's like transforming into nothingness. There. The Russian flag. It's a basic tricolour. It's not too flashy out there. Samoa. I really like how this looks. It looks like a better Taiwanese flag. I'm putting in A. Saudi Arabia. I actually really like this flag. So putting it in A. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm putting it in S tier. Serbia. It's a slightly worse version of Croatia's. B. This is unique, definitely, but meh. I'm just putting in E. Sierra Leone. I only know this because of the Republic of Molossia, not gonna lie. C tier. This one, can't remember which one it's from. It's also from a Yugoslavian, a former Yugoslavian country, I'm pretty sure. Putting it next to Croatia. Slovenia. Okay, I know many people don't like this flag. Personally, I love it. I don't know what it is, but the coat of arms, this looks incredible. S tier. South Africa. This looks really, really good in my... South Sudan. B tier. The Spanish flag. I actually really like this one. It's one of the few flags that actually has pink along with Mexico. I'm putting in A. The Sudanese flag just looks... It just looks slightly better than the Palestinian flag in my opinion. So I'm putting it in D tier. The Sweden flag. I really like this one. Okay. I really like this one. I'm putting it right next to Iceland. Switzerland. The actual Switzerland flag is actually square. Taiwan. This actually looks much better than the Chinese flag. I'm sorry, China, even though Taiwan probably gonna get invaded by them sometime soon. The top of A tier. Thailand. I love this. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. It's so weird. Putting it in A tier. Tonga. It's decent, I guess. It's not much different to Switzerland's flag. I'm going to put it just above Switzerland. Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Trinidad and Tobago. First time I saw this flag, I thought it was a Zealand flag. So, I'm going to put it in B tier. Oh, what's this one? Knockoff Turkey. You know, I feel like it actually looks better than the actual Turkish flag. So I'm going to put it in B tier. And as for Turkey, C tier. Tuvalu. The great TV country. And the first country to be a part of the metaverse, probably, I don't know. This is like better than Fiji's flag in my opinion. So I'm going to put it in C tier. Uganda. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Uganda, whatever it's called. E tier. The Ukrainian flag. Fun fact about this flag, I'm pretty sure there's no historical record that says that the Ukrainian flag means wheat on a blue sky. I'm pretty sure there's no actual historical record of that's what it means. But the actual Ukrainian flag itself, it did good for the bicolor, so I'm putting it in B. The Union Jack, or aka the United Kingdom. The actual flag itself, it's not bad. Actually, in fact, I'm going to put it in S tier, even though they didn't even include Wales. United States, this is actually better than the UK flag in my opinion, and I'm putting it at the top of S tier. The Vatican, aka Vatican City, so I'm going to put it above Tonga actually. Venezuela, their enemy has such a terrible flag, and I love the Venezuelan flag. S tier. Vietnam, it's okay. I'm going to put it in B tier. This flag would be much better if someone flipped the flag upside down. I'm just kidding. Don't cancel me. B tier. I just like how it looks. This is by far the worst flag ever. I'm gonna put it in F tier. This one's gonna go above that one in F tier. The English flag. What a disappointment. This just looks very bad in my opinion. It just doesn't. The English flag in England, it's just just boring. Putting it in C tier. And no, this is not the flag of England. This is the flag of Britain. This is the flag for England. Get it right. And England is not the entirety of the UK. England is a country within the UK. Get it right. The Welsh flag. This is one of my favourite flags. It's I feel like it's better than the Bhutanese flag. I'm putting it in S tier. The Scottish flag. Oh, just ignore that. Yeah, I kind of included the last three. But yeah, the Scottish flag. This is my country, so I might be a bit biased. But I really like how it looks. Honestly, we bring the blue to the Union Jack. And for that, top of A tier. I didn't include Northern Ireland because technically that doesn't have a flag, but if you wanted to include the Ulster banner, the Ulster banner would be in B tier. Anyway, as a bonus, I'm going to include some logos from a certain social media site you may have not heard of. as it only released in January of 2023. Boom, that's right, linkyor. Why am I doing this? Well, linkyor is gonna be back up and running again very soon, and hopefully this time is forever. There's gonna be a part 2 to the Zotoria Rise and Fall video when Zotoria comes back out, and there's already been a trailer made for it and a new logo. That's what this is, because I'm not too sure if I'm allowed to show the new logo. So just pretend this isn't the anonymous logo and pretend this is like some new logo. Anyway, the original Zotoria one, goated, S tier. The linkyor logo before it shut down. This is actually really good. I'm gonna put it in a B. Khalium, the Khalium logo. This is also really good. I feel like it's slightly better than linkyor's because this one stands out a bit more. But I do like how linkyor's logo looks a bit more realistic. But Khalium's logo, A tier. The new logo. This one looks really good in my opinion as well. You don't know what it looks like obviously, but thinking about it in my head, it looks really good. I'm gonna put it you know what, actually I'm gonna put this in A tier, Khalium B tier, and linkyor C tier. So there you have it. I'm also going to include one more. This isn't a logo, but for those who don't know, this was the linkyor mascot before it shut down. And this one is C tier, but below linkyor. Anyway, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. And make sure to join linkyor when it comes back out. I'll explain the reason why it shut down in the part 2 video. Hint, it wasn't bankruptcy. That's not the reason why. But yeah, there's my flag tier list, as well as the bonus of the linkyor logos. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I can't really do my crazy stuff here. Anyway, good.